Here's the first ladder. Got a handrail. These used to just be laddered. Now this is a staircase. Got shale. Wow. 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 Look at that, dude. Feels like the weight. The cracks of like in the tree.
Essentially what happened.
This is Benson Bird coming to you live and direct from the suspension bridge at Lava Canyon. Either head to Smith Creek Butte or head up to a camp inside, nestled by the Smith River, Smith Creek. Now, Brian and I last year, and you can see in the old Lewitt video part 3, when we start off, me and Brian were drinking out of the, and the camera goes down into the headwaters of Smith Creek. We seen it where it was coming off of the snow melt. Show him the naughty calf. When Brian was being naughty, one time he got a little naughty in his calf, in his front calf. Yeah. Now show him the back. Show him the beefcakes. Meow. That kind of terminates right there on the ground. This one does it too, but not as pronounced as that one's a high arch. Told me and old Goforth here in spring's end and summer's begins, here in a social solstice, here on the longest day of the year, as far as you know. This little alder forest. bend over there and up is where we were on above Pumice Butte. Look, Brian. Yes. Wow. So me and Brian were drinking at the beginning of this creek, the headwaters. The old Goldforth and I last year in the old video Lewitt Part 3 dipped my head up there where this the inception of this Ape Canyon is. Ape Canyon Creek. Yeah, I'm fighting the bugs for these bad boys. These are my favorite. Oh man. And I'm looking out my hammock here and I see the moon rising over Smith Creek Butte. Moonrise. Now look at my view here, y'all. Oh, this feels good, dude. This is a great spot. I have the shepherd's pie and my last Wunderbar that I own. Have one of these at dinner. Have the other one at night. Get a little salt and pepper. The ropers say it's time for shepherd's. So I just had my packet gourmet
Shepherd's pie.
shepherd's cottage pie, and that is delicious, just gotta tell you. And I was sitting down right here looking out here at the confluence of the Ape Canyon Creek and Smith Creek, and it's got a really copper look to it. This is my view. The moon already rose over here. It was pretty close to a full moon. Today is the next day after the solstice. Anyway, this was the view. Just kind of waiting to see some animals or some wildlife moving down there. Me and Brian were gonna camp up there, but we ended up camping here, and there we would have had a view of Mount St. Helens, but all is well. I got this Black Bishop bag from Arrowhead Equipment, except for they just call it a hammock bag, but it's just got the hole for the suspension like Black Bishop. But he doesn't sell them anymore. I wish he did, because I would get one. They're awesome. He makes really killer ones. Had a big bag right here in the front, an extra pocket with a little sleeve. Really cool. And I call it brown bean. I'm just kind of teasing. Shug had a really hammock guy. Had a hammock called green bean, and this is brown bean. Anyway, I got my string hair up and I got all my gear out. Got my clothes ready to deploy, and got my InReach Explorer, my little table down there, my Ursack and my bivy station over here, my toiletries, water station. Brian's over there nodding off already. I mean, go forth. Garbage. Two Kids Candy Store. Okay, there's a boulder down there. It's got to be bigger than Pine Creek Boulder. Brian's back with the water slide. Water slide. There's Nilla wafers in there. Now Brian, this setup he has his owl set up. He's got his Marty quilts, his new well, you just haven't seen them yet. His summer series quilts. from the owl. Now this olive is a nice olive. Brian's got his wilderness logic set up. And I got my hammock gear set up. There's little Georgie Porgy putting in a pie. Yeah, we got a name for our war bonnet setup. Is our Brandy war bonnet. And a Marty Party. And you got your Storm Crow's pal.
Hutch Dutch.
You got Hutch. And you got Storm Crow's pal. That coming up off there, that's called evapotranspiration, and it's coming off those trees over there. Not that they're getting hit by the sun. There's some alders below this thing, and that's the air that it's coming out of their leaves and back into the atmosphere from their roots. They drank the water from their roots and they're evaporating it from their leaves. It's called evapotranspiration. Never seen it like this. It's a perfect opportunity in the lee of this tree, the shadow, to see it. Feels good. Smells good. Tastes good. Now we got some oatmeal, and old Master Lassiter toted this up for me because he's a nice man. Yeah. Brian brought me a can of coffee that's literally bigger than him. Look at how big that is, dude. See, Brian? Now you don't. A wolf or coyote or something over there. It is like no man's land over there. I was hanging from this tree here to that tree, so like this. That cliff was down there. My head was right about here when I was hanging. I could look down there and look out on the Smith Creek, look up at Smith Creek Butte, and those beetle buckles failed, and I fell down right here, very close to the edge. And have to say I'm going to get rid of those beetle buckles. That boulder there is bigger than Pine Creek boulder. That come tumbling down the mountain. Pine Creek boulder was probably bigger before it got down to where it is on Pine Creek.